Hey, it's Dan. Welcome back to iAllegedly. I've got a good one for you. Christmas is over, but the bills are not. Let's get right into it. I am at the Irvine Spectrum. It's raining, and had to go to the Apple store today, which was chaos, but they were very helpful. Think about this. This Christmas, there's going to be $87 billion worth of gifts that were just given out that people are like, nah, it doesn't fit, and I don't like it. Blue, why did you buy me blue? And people are going to send them back. $87 billion. Isn't that crazy? Now, here's the worst thing about this right now is that we have more and more stores and companies that are saying, no, we're not going to have free returns. You're going to have to pay for this. I'm telling you, this is a beautiful mall. Got all these decorations and stuff. It's kind of nice. It's raining right now because there's not so many people out there. But with this, it just got to be complete and utter chaos right now with what people were, with what retailers are charging. I believe this. You can tell me how great this was. You've got Brandy Melville. Look at this. People are waiting in line to get inside the Brandy Melville store. Isn't that nuts? And it's pouring rain, guys, right now. But I'm not the Wicked Witch of Wicked, and I don't know. So, but look at this. Only so many people in the store at a time, and then the line around the corner, which is wild. But what you have right now are more and more retailers that are not saying free returns. No more free returns. So you can sit there and go, really? How does that work out? Now, this is catastrophic. This is going to be worse for retail. Retail that already has big problems is going to get worse. But I compiled all these different companies that have this. Best Buy has a problem where they've got the most expensive one. It's $45 to returns things are open. Oh, you open that? What if the item's $32? Well, sir, I'm sorry. You'd better just keep it than bring it back. Now, I bought a screen protector from the Apple store. And the Apple store has a great warranty through Belkin, the company that makes the screen protector. The only problem with it is that you have to go through Belkin. So as I had shards of glass on my face today and had to go in and rinse my face off, I said, wow, I better replace that immediately. Oh, well, if you contact Belkin, they'll mail you a new one. Well, it's a holiday week. So most likely, will I get it before the end of the year? No, most likely you'll get it after the new year pass. Okay, look at that. Isn't that beautiful, that tree back there? So, no, pass. $45 to return things to Best Buy. Macy's, $9.99 shipping fee, $9.99. Guys, that's insane. This is going to kill these stores, and people are not going to want to shop there. So, it's going to be interesting to see who goes out of business during this time and who stays open. It was just announced today. This deal had happened on Friday, but it just got announced the day after Christmas, and that is that JC Penney's was going to sell 119 of their locations to an investment bank. Not anymore. They pulled out of the deal because they know what a complete mess JC Penney's are. I am telling you, I don't know what it is with JC Penney's. I've had more people write me about what an idiot I am and what a great company this is when you shop at JC Penney's. And again, it reminds me of like Mervyn's Light. Kohl's, is a very, high-end department store. It might as well be Louis Vuitton compared to JC Penney's. But they're done. They're done. If they do stuff like this and they can't sell these stores, people are pulling this. This is an investment bank, and it's not their money. But they're realizing, you know what, this may really not work. We may go out of business doing this deal. Kohl's, speaking of them, 15% restocking fee. That's a lot of money. It's a lot of money. And again, it's going to deter people from going out and buying things in these stores. They're going to stop purchasing things if they have a restocking fee. Mark my words. TJ Maxx, $11.99 return fee. That's chaos. Now, some of these places have said, hey, listen, if you go out and you join our loyalty program, we will let you waive these fees. Oh, wait a second, I'm upset with the purchase that I made or the gift that I gave you. Think about this. Some people are going to go out there and get gifts that don't fit. What's funny is as I get older, I feel I got a lot of good stuff given to me this year, but it's like, oh, I'm keeping everything. Everything fit. People bought me. Everything was nice. There was nothing that was returned like that. JC Penney's $8 mail-in return fee. Goodbye. See you later. Okay. J. Crew $7.50. Abercrombie and Fitch $7. It's like, hey, let's get together and just be stupid with our customers. So the ice skating rink is closed today because it's just a swimming pool out here, and you can see the rain ripping down there. Still kind of fun, you know. But American Eagle, $5 on return items through the mail. H&M, $2.99. Gosh, this is terrible, you guys. This is awful. Zara, $4.95 return fee. Think about this. Why would you? It's going to seriously deter people from going out and purchasing things if there's going to be some type of return fee. It's just going to do that. So I could go on. These lists will be out below. Dillard's department store. Last time I saw Dillard's was in Hawaii. That's how. Urban Outfitters, $5. Dillard's was $9.95. REI, man. You want the most expensive camping gear on the planet Earth? Shop REI. Come on down. Okay? Pretension, you bet. Okay? Again, they're not going to be, they won't be a sponsor anytime soon. Amazon's generally free, but they're starting to charge fees on all that stuff. So I got to get a little cover right now because it's really raining right now. There's a little bit more to cover. Hope you guys are well. And guess what the best thing is? We don't have to listen to Mariah Carey sing that awful song anymore. Okay? Day after Christmas, the Apple store is packed. I cracked my screen. I get to go in here and fight this nonsense. But see how long the wait's going to be. To get a new screen protector on. But it's funny. You know what blows me away here is people can't drive in the rain, but it rains and people still come out and shop on certain days. So let's go see how bad the wait is. Now here's one for you. We've all been to the mall and seen these kiosks set up. They're closed right now because it's pouring rain. This mall is a high-end mall. These can cost as much as $23,000 a month to rent. Hello. Some places like this one charge a percentage of sales. I found a great article talking about these things and how one woman was talking about the first 17 days of her selling experience, she made $31,000. And she does bread and jerk chicken out of the little kiosk things like this. So, not all of them are successful, clearly. But one thing that we have to look forward to in 2026 are massive layoffs. How about this? Over 20% of the people that were fired in 2025 said that layoff came from absolutely out of the blue. They had no clue they were getting laid off. Well, that's crazy. I mean, I'm telling you, you got to know. I've known when things like, I've never been fired out of the blue. I've always been fired out. This is it. This is when they're going to get rid of me. If you don't think that your job is in jeopardy right now, you clearly don't wake up and read a newspaper, or turn the TV on, or flip on a news channel at all. Because if you did, you would take this very seriously. Rain's letting up a little bit. It's a beautiful mall, but like this guy, nice repair. I've had this guy repair a bunch of cell phone stuff for me in the past. But again, not out sitting out here in the rain. And that's a killer right now, especially when you're spending all that money on rent. So, you know, one thing that I have done and I like to do is I knew of a biotech company that was they had a a organization like mine, where it was it was for everybody in the biotech space, and it was a community, and it was part of a group that would have events, and once a month they would have an event. There would be small mixers and things like that, but twice a year they would have huge events. And the thing that turned me on about these guys was I was like, wow, this is the most successful event I've ever been to on a Monday night that competed with mine, because I did mine on Monday nights too. These guys took in $31,000 on a Monday night. And I was like, wow, that's crazy. Only problem was the food and the catering and everything cost them over $25,000. Oh, but wait, you need security, you need chairs, you need this, you need that. They ended up making less than $2,500 for bringing in $31,000. And they were like jumping up and down, patting themselves in the back. And I said, this really was awful. This could have been the worst event that I've ever heard of financially. Well, damn, what are you talking? $31,000 in a day. No, you didn't make $31,000. You grossed $31,000. Paid the auto museum in Tustin, California. Paid them all that money, all the money for catering. It's crazy. I can have these things in a hotel or a bar, and I can make $5,000 in a night and clear $5,000 in a night. So, what would you rather do? Let me know. I'm going to finish this video with the last few things. If you are on the Christmas card list, check your junk file in your email, because a beautiful email went out and so many of you have opened it, and it's been great. Christmas card from Rosie and I, and haven't seen anything yet. 2026 is going to be great. Don't forget the private channel iAllegedly Live, which I love doing that content because it's uncensored and crazy. And check that out today. Two final things. Silver, you cannot stop and talk about this. I've had experts write me and send me nonsense about how, 6 big companies, including JP Morgan, sat down and said that they're going to put a lid on silver at $75 an ounce. That's funny. It hit $80.53 in Shanghai. It closed at $7.99 today. So again, $70.99. Okay, so that's enough, guys. You're not going to put a lid on this. I think that we could easily see $80 or $90 silver between now and the end of the year. You could see crazy, crazy stuff. No one thought it was going to go up $7.99 in a day. The final thing, which is a warning for all of you that have student loan debt, chaos is coming in early 2026. The Department of Education is going to start going out and garnishing wages for people that have not paid their student loan debt. So, again, I don't have the money. I can't afford it. Call them. Work out a deal. Do anything you can to postpone this right now. If you have a family member, your idiot sister, your nephew, somebody stupid who borrowed $140,000 and didn't get that degree in underwater basket weaving, please, 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 please have them contact these people, because you don't want a job. Because what's going to happen in this terrible world is that if you do get a job right now and they start finding out you've got a garnishment, let's get rid of Dan. Dan's a headache. Dan's got child support. He's got garnishments. Let's dump that guy. You know what I'm saying? Let's go into Old Navy. Okay? Like, subscribe, email me hello@iallegedly.com. Okay? Look, it's a clearance sale. Okay? I'll see you real soon. Please like, subscribe, and share this video today.